You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. All right, people. Late night discussion. Appreciate you guys coming in. Come on in. Come on. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. All right. Parenthood. That child doesn't belong to me. That's what it's saying. Should we discriminate? All right. Discriminate against babies. All right, people. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Come on in, people. Come on in. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Come on in, people. This is live, uncut, unedited. All right. I need y'all to come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited, late night. Grown folks talking. That's what it is. Grown folks talking. Let's come on in. You already know what it is. What is live, uncut, unedited. That's what it is. I love being black. All right. Come on in, people. I got an hour left in me. It's been a long night. But I'm still here. Come on in, people. Come on in. All right, let's go. All right, y'all know you already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. We're going to get started. We ain't going to hang around too long. Wait on folks. Somebody said I'm at work. What's up, Leslie? I see you, Leslie. I see you, Leslie. I see you. All right, Leslie Brown. Jasmine Williams, get out of Dodge. All right. Eddie, what up, Eddie? What's good, bro? Kennard, the DJ, tell the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. That's what we're going to do here. Tell the truth, shame the devil, y'all. All right. Now, you know, a lot of times when we meet young ladies and we meet each other, men meet each other, we, all right, Jasmine, Cara, all right, hello, I look at you mostly at YouTube. Okay, I'm on YouTube. Come on, check me out. Hello, Ned, all right. Now, let's go. We're going to get started. I ain't waiting on nobody because it's already late. Let's get this ship rolling. All right, let's get started. We're going to get this started because we got to do what we got to do. All right.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why my son? What do you mean? Why I got the camera in your face? Why do my son keep coming to me telling me that you treating him different than the rest of the kids?
Because he is different than the rest of the kids. He's
How?
not my son.
Because he's not your son, but he's my son.
Right.
So you should be treating him like your son too.
No, he's not my son. He does not belong to me. It's your responsibility to take care of your son. I don't expect for when my kid. There's nobody taking care of my kids other than me. Talking about. They're your kids. So yes, you take care of our kids together and you take care of your son.
But you don't take care of my son. You don't treat my son like he family, like he part of our family.
He be here. I mean, he don't go without.
He be here. He live here. He go with his mother occasionally. What are you talking about?
Okay, but he's also not my son. Like, what do you want me to do? That's not my child. You want me to sit around and treat him the exact same as I treat my children? He's not my child. He's gonna feel different.
No, he shouldn't feel different. I'm not his mother. He should feel at home when he come to his dad.
All right, we're going to go back to it. I just want to stop getting a little bit. Y'all see this? I need y'all thoughts. Comment in the comment section. Comment in the comment section. I need y'all thoughts. All right, let's go. Somebody said she wrong. Let's get back to it. A little bit. Come on.
I'm not his mother. I'm not about to do this with you.
You're not his mother, but you my girl at the end of the day.
Right.
So you're supposed to be treating my son accordingly.
You act like I be knocking the Lord or something. I don't be doing nothing to him.
You don't gotta knock him upside his head for him. You might as well be doing that, not giving him candy, making him feel different than the rest of the kids.
First of all, your son is bad. I don't know what kind of training he got. It may have to have something to do with that ragged baby mama you got, but that's not on me.
At the end of the day, this don't got nothing to do with my baby mother. This don't got nothing to do with nothing else but you treating my son differently from the rest of the kids.
Your son is different than the rest of the children. He's not my son. Like I told you that from jump. If you don't start treating my kids, I told you that from jump. I told you that from jump that your child, I will, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna make sure he's straight, like in regards to he not gonna hurt himself or get hurt. But I also told you can't expect me to step up and be a mom to somebody that's not mine. I told you that. I don't think I have that capability. We had that conversation.
If this was vice versa, I would be treating your daughter accordingly. Just the same way I treat you, I'd be treating your daughter.
But you don't have to, because I didn't come to you with no outside children. I didn't come with you with a straight. I didn't come with you with that.
Wow.
But at
the end of the day, you decided to stay with me and you knew I had a kid. You decided to stay with me.
Right, and so you should step up and take care of that extra whatever. Wow. That's on you. Wow. That's not on me.
You don't think that's just a little bit childish?
So you telling me I have a baby, I bring the baby home, you gonna take care of it and be a father?
If you had the kid before me and we get in a relationship, why wouldn't I? That would make sense not to.
I wouldn't expect you to. I wouldn't put that all on you. If you did that, that was up to you. Wow. But I wouldn't put that on you. That's a lot to put on my shoulders.
Look
what you want me to
do? Y'all look at this. This
all
makes sense to y'all?
Look at it. Do it make sense? I mean, we've been together how long?
If you had a kid already,
now it's a problem.
And then me and you had two kids,
because now it's an issue.
Nobody had to say nothing to me. It was my son who said something.
Okay. Right.
I can see this.
So he's upset because he didn't get a piece of candy, little bad time out when the other kids got to play. What happened?
All right, listen, I'm gonna come in real quick. Now, little children, they know when they are being mistreated. They know. This is what I want to say, but we're gonna go back to the video. They know. Just want to put that out there. They know.
No, my son is upset because he said that you was giving the other kids stuff. Candy, juice, snacks, taking them outside, and he's making my son sit in the house.
Because he did deserve, because he be running around here like he don't have no sister, don't want to listen to
the kids we got already ain't bad.
So when I tell him stuff, he knows I'm not his mother. When I tell him stuff, he don't listen. So because he don't listen, guess what he don't get? The same everybody else get. And guess what I'm not going to do? Enforce nothing, because that's not my child. So now I'm in a position to where all I got to do is tell him to sit in the house, let the kids do whatever they want to do, and wait till home because you're his father. He's not going to listen to me, and I'm not going back and forth with you about this. So have a conversation with your son. Maybe if you got your son to listen.
What are you talking about?
Right, okay. And?
My son is only going to
Our 3-year-old listens. What are you saying? What's your point? What's your point?
You just unreasonable.
Our 3-year-old listens. You
unreasonable, and you're not even reasoning about something that's logical.
You want to know why our 3-year-old listens to me? Because I'm their mother. Okay, so that's the point. So you figure it out. You figure out how to fix that.
If you don't start treating my son the right way, I'm gonna have to leave you. That's pretty much it.
All right, well, get your son to listen, and we'll see. We'll go from there.
Get my son to listen.
Get your son to listen, and we'll go from there.
Listen.
Exactly. So, are we done?
Yeah.
Y'all see that, man? That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy, people. That is crazy. That's mind-blowing. That's mind-blowing, people. Y'all see that? That is mind-blowing. Call in, people. Come on, let's talk real quick. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Call in, people. Call in so we can talk. That is ridiculous, man. She is ridiculous.
At the end of the day, this don't got nothing to do with my baby mother. This don't got nothing to do with nothing else but you treating my son differently from the rest of the kids.
Your son is different than the rest of the children. He's not my son.
Wow. Did y'all hear that? I got a caller. Did you guys hear that? Make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube. I'm going to replay that again, that little bit clip. A little bit. Listen to this.
Differently from the rest of the kids.
Your son is different than the rest of the.
Hold on, let me go back a little bit. Okay.
That's not on me.
At the end of the day, this don't got nothing to do with my baby mother. This don't got nothing to do with nothing else but you treating my son differently from the rest of the kids.
Your son is different than the rest of the children. He's not my son.
Go ahead, Sarge. I believe that's you. Go ahead, caller. What you got to say about
this?
Man, what do you got to say about
under no circumstances do you differentiate between the treatment of children. You just don't do that. Oh, that's yours, this is mine, and these are ours and all that. All that creates dysfunction, and they wonder why these kids run around out here the way they are.
Yeah. Now, can I ask you guys a question? I'm just asking a question. Now, don't shoot me down. Is it her obligation to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Why you say that?
Because none of the children has to be there. And it doesn't matter if they're DNA related, which those 3 children are, or not. The children didn't ask to be there. Mm-hmm. The children are siblings at the end of the day. You're obligated. You don't treat children different than the other one. Mm-hmm. Now, that's just how I was raised. Now, I can't speak for everybody.
Mm-hmm. I need some more callers.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody said in the comments that she's not obligated to be a mama to that child or something. Somebody said that in the comments.
Oh, really? I hope it wasn't a woman, because they sure want men to be obligated to do everything, don't they?
Yeah. Wow. We got another caller just called in. 0573. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Regardless if it's scripted or not, this happens in the black family. 0573. Come on, caller. You should be able to talk now. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, how you doing, Martin?
All right. What's your take on this, man?
Man, it's the typical thing as usual. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let me turn this down.
Okay.
My apologies.
No problem. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. It's the same story as usual. We got a whole group of people, that don't know how to have kids, and that's the thing, that there are no instructions included on how to have kids. So we're just this crazy animal trying to figure out how to live in this world, how to figure out how to live in a society where we got all these constructs and everything. But seeing this video, I think it's on both of the partners, right? It falls on the people who make the relationship. They gotta put in their effort to take care, and like a plant, you plant a seed, and you gotta take care of this thing grow, and it takes a lot of care and effort, but when there's none of that, and you have like the selfish needs and interests, that's where the conflict, it affects the kids and all that, but falls on the kid. And then it's like, man, how come dad didn't, stepdad didn't, love me more than my other brothers growing up? And they feel that's felt. And sometimes that goes redirected into the world. It's like a mirror effect, mm-hmm. and I think it has a lot of great effect on a lot of kids. And what I think, man, I think now that we have like you're talking about it, this is a perfect opportunity for people to be more aware of this. And I don't have no kids, and I'm 31 years old, and I don't plan to have kids because of all the things that I grew up seeing and experiencing with my own parents, and they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But, since we're not perfect, why do we rush off to have all these kids? And then they're over there caught in the middle, having to grow up to see the arguments, the fighting, and the whole, that's not normal. A lot of what we consider normal families don't experience that. So when we grew up thinking this is normal, we grew up doing the same thing, repeating the same damage, repeating the same behaviors, and it's the same cycle of poison. You know, but as we're talking right now, I think we could cut that off and start new, start realizing what we're doing here, because it's damage that we're doing to ourselves, you know, to these kids. You know, a lot of damage has been done to us, and we had to figure it out. Nobody come and tell us and bring a therapist to us, and you know what I'm saying?
Right. Hold it right there.
A lot of us, we have, go ahead.
Hold it right there. I'm going to go to this next caller. Hey, caller, 630 area code. Come on, what's your take on this?
Hey, man.
Hey.
Man, that's sick, man. It's sick, and like Sarah said, or you said, these women want you to take care of their kids and treat them like they're your own, and a man should. But I would leave her immediately. She using excuses about baby mama and he's not raised right. It takes a village. She don't want to be part of the village, man. You don't I don't care if it's your neighbor kid. If you let them spend the night, you take them on a trip or whatever, you have to treat them the same, man. And her excuse is he's bad. Okay, sound like he's the older one. Of course he might be a little more rambunctious, or he might be a little bad, but he picking up off her bad vibes. He knows she don't like him. This is crazy, man.
Hold it right there, Bill.
Yeah, Martin.
Okay.
See, that's why I tell men.
Sarge, I got another call. I need you to hold.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, 9468. 9468.
Okay, yes. My name is Kimberly. I'm calling in about the abuse. I think that's just straight up abuse. That's wrong. She should deal with that, because if you love that man, you're gonna love his child. It's something going on there. Why she's so angry? She's wrong for that.
Well, you know what?
Period.
Her children and his older son, they're related. They related.
They're blood siblings.
But you don't treat kids like that. They remember that when they get older. Don't do that. She's wrong for that. Yes. Please, if she's listening to me, please don't treat that little boy like that. Maybe he got a problem.
Well, you have to take into consideration. Maybe that's how she was raised. That might be something generational in her family.
But it's showing. She's showing it right there. She don't give a damn. And I hate to say it, she just got this attitude like F him, F that little boy. You know what I mean? That's not right. But you know what? Whoever child is at, besides the father, the mother, don't bring him back over there to her house no more. Don't. If you do, you asking for it.
Yeah.
Somebody said Jasmine Williams. Hold on. Somebody said Jasmine. Well, I don't know if she's a fake or what. I don't know what she is. They not even married, so they both at fault. But what this?
You don't let nobody do your child like that.
You don't listen. Child and actually come here, regardless if they're married or not. You don't do children. You don't do that.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Let me play this video again a little bit. I ain't gonna play all of it, just a little bit for those Johnny come in late. You know, we got some Johnny come in late, and we play it. All right, let me hit this video. All right.
Like I told you that from jump.
If you don't start treating my kids,
I told you that from jump. I told you that from jump that your child, I will. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna make sure he's straight. Like in regards to he not gonna hurt himself or get hurt, but. I also told you can't expect me to step up and be a mom to somebody that's not mine. I told you that. I don't think I have that capability. We had that conversation.
If this was vice versa, I would be treating your daughter accordingly. Just the same way I treat you, I'd be treating your daughter.
But you don't have to, because I didn't come to you with no outside children. I didn't come with you with them straight. I didn't come with you with that.
Wow. But
did I?
But at the end of the day, you decided to stay with me, and you knew I had a kid. You decided to stay with me.
Right, and so you should step up and take care of that extra
Wow.
That's on you.
Wow.
That's not on me.
You don't think that's just a little bit childish?
So you telling me I have a baby, I bring the baby home, you gonna take care of it and be a father?
If you had the kid before me and we get in a relationship, why wouldn't I? That don't make sense not to.
I wouldn't expect you to. I wouldn't put that all on you. If you did that, that was up to you.
Wow.
But I wouldn't put that on you. That's a lot to put on my shoulders.
Look
what you want me to do?
Y'all look at this. This
all
makes
right,
sense to y'all?
Look at it. Do it make sense? I mean, we've been together how long?
If you had a kid already,
now it's a problem.
And then me and you had
so
2 kids,
because
and
now
then
it's an issue.
Nobody had to say nothing to me. It was my son who said something.
Okay. Right.
I could see this.
So he's upset because he didn't get a piece of candy, little bad time out when the other kids got to play. What happened?
No. My son is upset because he said that you was giving the other kids stuff, candy, juice, snacks, taking them outside, and he was making my son sit in the house.
Because he did deserve, because he be running around here like he don't have no sister, don't want to listen to
all the kids we got already ain't bad.
So when I tell him stuff, he knows I'm not his mother. When I tell him stuff, he don't listen. So because he don't listen, guess what he don't get? The same everybody else get. And guess what I'm not going to do? Enforce nothing because that's not my child. So now I'm in a position to where all I got to do is tell him to sit in the house, let the kids do whatever they want to do, and wait till home because you're his father. He's not going to listen to me, and I'm not going back and forth with you about this. So have a conversation with your son. Maybe if you got your son to listen.
What are you talking about?
Right, okay. And?
My son is only going to...
Our 3-year-old listens. What are you saying? What's your point? What's your point?
You just unreasonable.
Our 3-year-old listens.
Unreasonable, and you're not even reasoning about something that's logical.
You want to know why our 3-year-old listens to me? Because I'm their mother. Okay, so that's the point. So you figure it out. You figure out how to fix that.
If you don't start treating my son the right way, I'm gonna have to leave you. That's pretty much it.
All right, well get your son to listen, and we'll see. We'll go from there.
Get my son to listen.
Get your son to listen, and we'll go from there.
Listen,
y'all hear that? All right.
Exactly. So
all right, y'all go ahead and talk now. I'm sorry. I just want to hit a little bit. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, Martin. I mean, people will do things. I mean, I had a conversation with my ex-wife's middle daughter, which is not mine, but she pretty much had did the same thing with her. And I told her, she came out here to visit, and I was like, look, whenever you come to Georgia, you always got a place you gonna come kick it with your friends or whatever, your little college girls or whatever it is. You ain't got to rent no room. You got some place to stay. Mm-hmm. Now, you ain't bringing no man up in my house, but you got some place to stay for the night, the weekend, however long you want to. Because I explained to her how she had been looking at me sideways since she was about 9 years old. But see, prior to, whenever I came to see my son, on like an out the blue, I wasn't picking him up for the weekend. If I took him, I took her too. So see, the mama was at work. So they was at home with grandma, auntie. I took both of them. When I got back from Iraq, I missed Christmas. I took both them kids to Toys R Us. To get a shopping cart each and get everything that was on your Christmas list that you didn't get under the tree, because I wasn't here, right?
Hold it, Sarge. Hold it. Let me get this number out. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Okay, go ahead, Sarge.
Now, we sitting there, we talking. You know, we bonding as adults now. So, I mean, she ain't a little girl no more. She's 26, 27 years old. We talking. Well, you know how my mama is. I'm like, yeah, I intimately know how your mama is. So at that point, that's when, you know, I found out that she was talking about when she was pregnant with our son. That woman said I punched her in the stomach and pushed her down the stairs at a grandmama house, talking about I didn't want to be married to her no more and I didn't want to be a father. Martin, that hurt my soul. Mm-hmm. I never did that. Now, I ain't talked to her like we talked since she was 9 years old, right? Even when I took her to Toys R Us, it wasn't like we was having a conversation. She was just buying Christmas stuff. And I'm sitting here like, okay, I got to believe her because she ain't going to make that up. She is not gonna make that up. Then she got a third child. She stood in the way. Anything. I'm like, well, what she need? No, you don't have to do anything for her. I'm like, what's all the attitude for? I mean, that's my son's little sisters. I'm looking out for their well-being just like I looked out for him. You don't divide and treat children. Well, that's my son, so I'm gonna do this for him. You need to go holler at they baby daddies.
Okay, hold it right there,
No,
Sarge.
I wasn't raised like that.
You're gonna put us to sleep, man. Come on. Come on, my Latino bro. Okay. Come on, my Latino bro. Come on. Yeah. 0579. 73, I'm sorry. 0573. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Just hearing all this is it's just a reflection of how everybody is, how they act. That's why it's like, you know what, if you got kids and you're gonna get into a relationship, you gotta realize what you're gonna get into a relationship with. You just can't hit it off and then force these kids to, like this person. And then a lot of the times that's how abuse happens too. You don't know what's going on, when you're not looking, and then things happen. The kids get raped, they get abused, and it's the same thing over and over again, and it happens all the time. So man, a lot of people that got kids, try to hang in there. I mean, that's what I would. If I had a kid and I was single, you know what? I'm gonna stay single. I'm gonna focus on this kid, because if I'm not right and it didn't work out between me and this other person, with me and their baby mama or whatever, that means that maybe I got some work to do on myself and, develop myself so like that I could develop my kid. But not a lot of people think like that. And that's why they just, a lot of people, sometimes they can't deal with loneliness. So they're over here trying not to be lonely and, for love and not to be lonely. And then sometimes, like the old saying, misery loves company. And that's why a lot of the time people can't leave other people. I can't leave them. I can't leave her. And over here going to jail and, doing shit, or maybe, just being unfair and immature, that kind of stuff,
Okay,
and
Bill.
I don't know. It's just.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Bill, come on with it. And I think I think we got a new caller, but go ahead, Bill. I'm gonna let you go, then we can go to the new caller.
You know what's sad? We know how women rotate. She got a couple of friends, a sister, a mama that she talked to about this same issue, the way she is with that man, and I'm not his mama. And nobody is telling her that she wrong, man. That's really messed up. But this would be the same woman if he left her, because it seems like they live in a decent environment. If he left her, she'd be on the internet talking about it ain't no good men out here.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
She needs to be by herself, man.
Yeah, I know it. All right, 1730. Your next caller. What's your concerns? Hey, caller.
My concern is, hello, could you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Go ahead.
My concern is, I'm a woman before I'm anything. If I'm dealing with a man and he got a child and he's over there taking care of my kids, I'm going to bring his kids in, because I don't want to deal with a man that have kids and not taking care of theirs without taking care of mine, trying to take care of mine.
Your woman.
So some women don't care. They just want the man to be at their house with their kids and help them. But I'm a woman before anything. If he got a child, his child going to meet me in with mine. When I buy my kids something, I'm going to buy his kids something too. But that's the love that you should have for that man if you're going to be in the house with him.
Yeah, and they siblings, so I need somebody that disagree with us on here to call in to say that this woman is not obligated. I need somebody that's one from a different point of view. That's what I want to hear from. Somebody call in. I want to hear. Go ahead, my dear sister. I just want to say that.
No, that's a case that can't be disagreed, because if she walked into something when he had a baby already, then she got to accept what she got to accept. Is they married? Well, it don't matter if she married him or not. But if he's gonna be at her house, living in her house, the baby should be welcome to the house and be treated the same way her kids should be treated.
You said something right there. You said something right there, sister.
Yeah, go ahead, Bill.
Because that's just how I was brought up. Like, you know, if I'm dealing with a man and I know he got kids and him and his baby mama, whatever going through, I don't have nothing to do with that. That's not my business. But if he's at my house with my kids, spending time with my kids, I'm going to bring his kid in too, because this is your child. If you can't take care of your child, why would you be here taking care of mine? Because what if I get pregnant by this man and have a baby by this man? Then I'm going to feel some type of way because he's not taking care of that child. So why would I have a baby by you because you're not going to take care of my child?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bill, go ahead. Go ahead, Bill. Then we got a new caller. Go ahead.
Man, it don't matter if they married or not. If they were siblings, that's what's wrong with us as people, man. These kids are precious, man. You don't treat a stranger kid. If you let a strange kid, your kid's friend, it ain't supposed to be no different. Ain't supposed to be no different. Now, if it's a stranger or your kid's friends or something like that, you might not want to take your kids shopping while they there. You wait till they're not there. But if they living in that house, it ain't supposed to be no different. I don't care if they married. I don't care if it's grandma. Kids are kids, and you have to nurture them the same, because just like you say, they pick up on vibes quicker than adults in most cases, man.
We got a new caller. Hold it, 4432. Go ahead, caller. 4432.
Hey there.
Hey there,
Mark. This is Dwayne.
Oh, what's up, man? How you feel?
I'm good. How about yourself?
All right, good.
Now, I have to go with critical thinking, man.
That's what I need. I need somebody to think different. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Okay.
Come on with it.
Let's hear her truth.
Let's hear
her truth.
Come on with it.
Now, she's saying that the kid is not minding her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's his responsibility, too. You got to make sure that your child is minding whoever's tending to your child. And she kept asking him, get your kid straight.
Yeah.
You know, now, should she be treating them different? And no. But if he's not minding her, you have to go with that, man. Because if I have somebody's child and they're not listening to me, we got to get together and straighten that out.
Okay, now what you
Maybe
saying,
the
bro?
kid's not minded, huh?
Hold on, hey, brother. So get to your point. What are you saying? I'm trying to get, I'm trying to,
Okay, let's hear her truth too. She's saying that the child is not minded.
Okay.
That she's making sure that the child is okay and the child is not hurt. That's fine and dandy, but don't show no difference between them. Fine. I didn't hear that. I heard that's what the child said, but as far as coming directly from her,
you must.
She said her issue was she didn't let him go outside because he wasn't minded. She didn't give him any candy because he wasn't listening. You shouldn't reward them either if they're not listening.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not for no abuse now. I'm not for nobody's treating anybody's kid, your own or somebody else's child, indifferent. You treat them all the same.
Right,
and that's the way we was raised.
Let me ask you a question, brother. Let me help you out a little bit. Do you think children have feelings?
Yeah.
So do you think that young child will go lie on his stepmama?
Why?
Or, so, I mean, most of the time, children speak the truth. I'll be honest with you. They really do.
Yeah.
They do. And her attitude is like, he ain't man, no way. You look at her attitude, brother. She's not denying the fact she has a bad attitude toward a child, which her children and her baby daddy's son, they're relatives. They're brothers and sisters. Regardless. Her attitude is not right. Let's check it out. Hold on. Listen.
You're not his mother, but you my girl at the end of the day.
Right.
So you're supposed to be treating my son accordingly.
You act like I be knocking the Lord or something. I don't be doing nothing to him.
You don't gotta knock him upside his head for him. You might as well be doing that, not giving him candy and making him feel different than the rest of the kids.
First of all, your son is bad. I don't know what kind of training he got. It may have to have something to do with that ragged baby mama you got, but that's not on me.
At the end of the day, this don't got nothing to do with my baby mother. This don't got nothing to do with nothing else but you treating my son differently from the rest of the kids.
Your son is different than the rest of the children. He's not my son.
Right there. Hold it right there. Now, you hear that? That's something else. She said he's not my son. And she's right. But you dating his father. And you've been... Go ahead, bro.
All right. I'm sorry for cutting you off, man.
Go ahead.
I am not saying that she had the right attitude and she was approaching this.
No. Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Okay, y'all, you gotta put your phone on mute, mom. People, whoever that is. Okay, go ahead, my brother.
Right. She could come. Both of them, has a responsibility. Should she have the attitude that she has? No. But I'm listening to what she's saying. He's still giving her ammo by not correcting his son. That's all I'm saying. Now, her attitude, no. She needs to change that. She should not go out her way to make his child feel different or less than. I'm totally against that.
Okay, we got a new caller.
At the same time,
go ahead.
Get with the son and make sure that he's mindless, and that after you do everything that you're supposed to do with your child, and she's still that way, and more than likely with the attitude that she had, she probably will. But don't give her no ammo.
Right. Well, let me ask you a question real quick. Do you think the brother was wrong for questioning her about the treatment that she's doing toward his son? Do you think he was wrong?
You're supposed to. If your child comes to tell you something, you're supposed to jump on it right away.
Okay. All right. Let's take this new caller. I believe I got two new callers. 5625. I think I had you already. 5625.
Hey, Martin.
Hey, I had you already. But go ahead. But I got another caller. Go ahead.
Oh, this is my first time.
Oh, is it? Okay, go ahead. Okay.
So the thing is, as a woman, I think she's really foul. Now, this is what I think. I don't know if they were together, he had the baby on her, or he already had the baby before they met.
Yeah, he had the baby before they met.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think he should pack his baby up and him, and they should leave, because she's real foul as a woman, and that's just his girlfriend. She's wrong. She's wrong as a woman. He's a child, and she knew that he had this child before she got to deal with him. Kids are kids.
Okay.
Every kid lie. Every kid bad. When kids are not in front of us as their parents, they're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. She's wrong.
as a parent and as a woman and as her dating his or her father. She wrong.
Okay. Hold it right there. I got 2 more callers now.
Okay.
All right. That caller is 7584. 7584. Hey, caller. I got 2 more callers out there. Go ahead. They calling in.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, caller? What's your take on this?
Hey, how you doing? My take on this, she a jealous woman. Them just facts. She's a jealous, spiteful woman.
I picked that up too.
That kid ain't got nothing to do with what she feeling. She was jealous from the jump, and that father should have seen that. And since he didn't see it, that made him a fool.
Somebody got to turn their phone down. I think that's 4-4. Eric Code, turn your phone down, or I'm going to mute you. Or put your phone on mute until I call on you. Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, that's just pure jealousy and hatred. Certain people can be jealous of kids, and I think she one of them.
I picked that up too. I thought it was just me, but I picked that up too.
I read very well. I can read through the screen. She's a very jealous woman. That don't make no sense. And to be honest with you, she need to be jealous. Look at her.
Yeah.
Look, a hot damn mess sitting up there talking about that baby like that. First of all, if you with somebody and you knew they had a kid, that kid becomes yours.
Hold on 1 second.
You got to be jealous for the baby mama.
Listen, people, put your phone on mute until I call on you. All right, thank you. Put your phone on mute until I call on you. Thank you. Go ahead, my sister.
Yeah, she jealous of the baby mama or something. Gotta be. It's something bigger than that.
Okay.
Like I just don't see that. I don't see nobody treating no kid like that. I got a stepchild that lives with me. Been living with me since me and his dad been together. I just look at the baby mama like a surrogate. I got the child. She don't.
Okay. People, I need y'all to turn Facebook down. Put your phone on mute. We getting that little echo. Thank you.
Yeah, but that's my take on it.
Okay.
That's my take on it. She just jealous.
I picked that up too. I agree with that. Eric code 404. Eric code 404. They calling in on
Hi,
this.
Martin. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm calling in on this because this is definitely not the first time that she has addressed him about his child.
Okay.
She has, I'm sure she has done this several times. And he knows who she is and how she is. And he decides to...
Okay, hold it. I need people, turn your Facebook down while you talking to me. Get me off speakerphone so it won't be an echo. I hear echo on this end. Okay. So, all right. Go ahead, 404.
Yes.
Go ahead.
He knows who she is, and he decides to deal with it. Now all of a sudden, it's a problem. That's why when you have children, even when you don't have children, you have to make sure you know who you dealing with, who you land up with, and who you bring around your children. She is who she is, and he's still gonna be with her. Instead of just taking him and his child and going about his business. But this is not the first time.
But he have other children by her too as well.
Well, he needs to take them too.
Yeah. So this not just
because she is. No, my point is she is who she is.
Yes.
She is not going to change. If anytime somebody treats one child different, I don't care if it's a niece, a nephew, not your child or not. Any time a child is in your presence, they supposed to get the same treatment that your child will get. And if you can't afford to do that, but like you said earlier, then don't go to the store until later, or don't go shopping until later. But you to single out a particular child, that's crazy behavior.
Okay.
And I'm sure she has other traits that shows crazy behavior, but some people like crazy behavior.
True. Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like this is not the first time. probably the first time it's got caught on video and somebody put it out there.
No, it didn't
But,
go like it didn't go like that. No, his
Okay.
child came to him and told that she's treating him differently. The child spoke up. Then when the child told his daddy went back to the baby mama, the girlfriend. That's how it happened. I don't know if you've seen the video, but that's how it happened in that order.
Okay.
That's
Well,
how it
I still stand by what I said because, and she will be an ex. That's all I have to say. She will be an
Okay.
ex.
All right. 0002. Come on, caller.
How you doing today?
Oh, I'm blessed. How you doing? Come on with it. What's your concerns?
Wonderful. Well, let's get right into it.
Come on.
I know I hear a lot of people saying she this and she that and she this, and I understand that. Yes, she is wrong for how she feels, how she's treating that child. She is wrong for that because she got into a relationship with that man who had a child previously, and then she in turn had kids with him. That should be a unit, but it is not. She is not feeling love towards that child like she feels love towards the children she has had with him. So therefore, as a father, he should have known the type of woman he was dealing with, her mentality, how she handles situations. I'm quite sure she handled other things differently as well. That's not conducive to his mentality. So therefore, he should have never had other children with her. She should have been somebody he slept with and went on about his way, if that's what he was going to do. But since he's at that point where that child is pointing out, Dad, she's treating me differently, he needs to remove his son from that situation one way or another. Either let him go with his mom, his grandparents, or you leave with your son, still take care of your other children, prepare for that child support, honey, because it's coming. But to save that child's mentality and his confidence in himself and how he's going to grow up and treat women, he needs to remove him from that. You cannot expect her to change because you cannot control her. You can only control how you're going to deal with her. And that's a conscious choice he needs to make for his son.
So you saying he should take his son out of that environment because she don't like him, and he stay there.
Most definitely. And 9 times out of 10, now that he brought it to her, it's going to get worse. That's why I asked, was that baby a secret?
No, the baby was no secret. Y'all had to listen to the video. He had the baby before they met. She don't have no babies. She was aware. Let me play a little video a little bit. Y'all have to listen to the video. Have to listen to the video.
I thought you just told him she had kids with him.
Yeah, she do. She do. But he had a kid.
I understand the video.
Hold on. He had a kid before she had any kids. What I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
So I understand that.
Okay.
I understand that. So her mentality is, this is not my child. And
Right.
it's not. That's not her child. They are not married.
Right.
She is not wife material. She's not. I don't know of too many women that's wife material. First of all, you in the kitchen clean up cooking. All your titties is out. You have boy children. You don't do that.
I mean, regardless if she wife material or not. If she wife material or not. Most women probably not wife material. But I mean, at the end of the day, you don't mistreat no child. The child is innocent.
Do not. But a wife material is different from girlfriend.
No,
See,
hold
wife
it.
does things that
Okay,
girlfriend
hold
don't
it.
do. He has that girlfriend mentality.
Hold it. Now,
That's not my child, me and
but
you, we together. I'm not
hold
doing
it,
that
ma'am.
to your kid. That's your kid.
Ma'am, I need you to hold it. Bill, you can testify. Bill's wife.
Yeah.
Your wife. Her father got remarried to another woman, which was his wife. And she didn't like your wife. You know the story, Bill.
Right.
She was a wife, right?
Go ahead. Yeah. And she treated my wife, which was the oldest, differently. Over the years, I've heard of stories where her father took her school shopping and she spent the summer or some weeks over, and she got home and unpacked her bags, and her stuff wasn't the luggage. You know, a lot of little things. Even in being grown, we bought him a diamond ring. He didn't have it. He called us crying maybe about a week and a half or two. My ring is missing. You know, little stuff like that. But I think people want to put stipulations as far as the relationship and where the kid came in, born first or last. That has nothing to do with it.
Absolutely
it's like
not.
saying,
This is mentality.
what if she adopted a kid and she loved it and she just feel like, okay, this kid bad, I'm gonna treat him different. But here's the catcher. That lady got issues.
Yes.
Number one, don't nobody do that to no kids, or shouldn't.
Absolutely
But
not.
when you got a problem, all kids are not going to be the same, evenly killed. You're going to have one that might be a little better than the other. And you have to deal with it accordingly. Here's the telltale sign with her. She's saying that he bad. But she won't take the initiative to be a mother to him.
Exactly.
In a adult, but she got enough in her to punish him.
Yes.
You see what? Remember, she said he didn't get to go outside and get no treat because he was bad. So she punished him, right?
Yeah, she did.
So why can't you give proper rearing instead of just a negative reinforcement or punishment? Why you can't sit down with this kid like you would yours or any other person that have a kid around and say, now you know that's wrong, you know. That kid ain't supposed to pick up no vibe that he is being treated differently. I don't know how old he is. I'm assuming 9-ish, 10-ish, somewhere around there. And I disagree with that. One lady said dude should take his kid back to the mama. We don't know what that situation is, but mine wouldn't leave unless I left.
Exactly. That's why I said he should remove himself and his baby from that situation. But it's most definitely her character and her mentality as a woman, period. All people deserve respect, be it an adult or a child. All people deserve love. Even if a person is not acting conducive to how you want them to act, you still show them love and kindness and respect. And children are more alert than adults. So the baby most definitely knows he's being mistreated. Right. And for him to go and tell his father that, he's looking for his father to make a difference. So now the dad has to stand up one way or another. Other than that, you can see a real difference in that child. And as he get older, it's going to get worse.
Mm-hmm. I got 2 more callers, y'all.
There's only a limit. There's only a limit.
Go ahead, Sarge. I got 2 more callers. Go ahead.
If I may.
Go ahead.
If I may. It's only a limit to how much he can stand up if he living in her house. That's why I tell men, be a man, man up, provide the whole roof. Exactly. You avoid all that. They get out of pocket. You can be like, you know what? Pack up all your stuff and get out.
He said he was paying bills. He was doing something. So I'm
paying bills ain't paying the mortgage. That's like a roommate situation.
Well, guess what, sir? If you can pay her bills, you can pay your own. You might not be in the house. You might be in the studio, but guess what? It's yours.
It doesn't matter.
Listen. This is what I've been told. I've been told that I'd rather live in a shack that I can call my own and be another man's palace. And hey, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me take these 2 calls, y'all. They hung. One person hung up. 1, 2, 3 hung up. Okay, 9883. 9883. Come on, caller.
Yeah.
Go ahead, caller.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was listening to what you asked for.
Come on, talk up a little bit. Talk up a little bit. We ain't gonna bite you. Talk up a little bit. Speak up a little bit.
Can you guys hear me better than me?
Yeah. Put some bass in the voice.
It might be on Bluetooth.
In my opinion, I think that this woman has a voice in the mother of the child.
Okay, hold it. Let me stop you right now. Do you have me on Bluetooth or speakerphone? Because you kind of low. I need you to speak up so we can hear.
No, I don't have you on speakerphone.
Okay, but I need you to speak up. Use some vocals. Yeah, speak up so we can hear you. We want to hear you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I think that she has an issue with the mother of the child.
Yes.
And the only way she can retaliate is by doing that separation between her kids and the child that she didn't give birth to. And it's kind of like I said, Cinderella behavior, when the stepmother would take care of her kids and not take care of the stepchild. And that's the behavior that she's using. And see, he is not committing the steps as the father of the child.
He's not committed.
So he's trying to make her feel that he's trying to make her understand how she is making the child feel. But she understands how she makes the child feel because she's a mother. Mm-hmm.
Well, but he
just don't feel the same way about the child because the child didn't.
But he had to talk.
Her.
I think he did the right thing by bringing it to her to communicate, try to explain to her. So in defense of the child, he was talking for his son. Like, hey, my son is feeling this way. He's complaining about you treating him different. See, one thing about I learned about children, they may not can put things together, but they know when they're being mistreated and they know when they're being loved.
Yeah,
they know that. They know that.
Yeah, and she knows that too. She knows that too, but she also knows that no matter how many times this young child complains to his dad, she knows that the dad ain't going nowhere.
Now we don't.
In her mind, that's what she's saying.
I don't know.
But in her mind, she's probably
right.
But in her mind, she's probably assuming because you can tell by the way she's talking to him. When a man allows a woman to get that in that situation, it should be respect, and she's not giving him that. As far as the way she's talking to him right then and there.
So you saying?
So I think that not to be rude, I think that he just chose the wrong woman to be with. And I'm quite sure that she has showed signs because we know when we get in a relationship, our first time we get in a relationship with someone, we're always in the honeymoon state. Mm-hmm. And we bypass all the things that we should be seeing as a red flag. What? But he didn't see that. So now that this child is in the home, I don't know how he introduced that child to her. She felt some kind of way. She wanted to make sure that she had control over everything and let that child know his place as not being her child. And she's doing it openly. She has no shame in what she's doing at all. And she failed to realize that that child might be the one end up taking care of her in her older years. And that's the thing that in some cases can happen in that way.
That's because she's in charge.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
At no point in time did that man say, hey, you better check yourself or else. Exactly. He didn't throw or else. He can't play the or else card.
No,
because he's living with us.
And see, that's another thing. That's the problem. He's not taking the stand as the head of household in that house. Because he looks by the demeanor that she's giving to him, it comes straight out the bag. She has no respect for him at all. And that's really all I have to say.
Let me say this. I'm glad you said that, sister. Now, see, what you guys just opened up my eyes. A lot of you women out there know you don't have no respect for these men. You know you don't have. And when you get caught on the carpet, you try to play victim. A lot of you women. Yeah, seriously. Y'all know that woman didn't have no respect for that man. Y'all know that. Come on now. Come on.
He knew it too.
Yeah,
He knew it too.
Yeah.
He
You
knew
know,
it from when he first started dating her.
But it's not.
But he was getting what he wanted out of the situation.
Right.
That's why he stayed there.
See,
and right now he's still getting what he wants, so he's still there, even in spite of his son being mistreated.
But I'm
glad
listen,
that's horrible.
But listen, but that goes to show you that's why our household is messed up because of these role reversals. That's it right there. That's it.
Thank you, Martin.
That's
Thank you.
Y'all see it? Whether you want to admit it or not, you don't have to admit it to me, but you see it plain as daylight.
So is it role reversal, or is it a role reverse, or is it lack of respect and love?
It's role reversal and weak men.
Because let me tell you something. I've seen people in relationships and you build your relationship how you want it to be. You run your household how you want it to be, but it works for them. You know what I'm saying? So on the outside looking in, we may say, well, guess what? He not working, she working, she paying all the bills, but she still show respect for him. So it's about the mentality of the person that you choose to be with. Right.
So
we weren't designed to be that way.
So you telling me it's not about the way she talking to him, disrespectful and all that. It's not about that either.
First of all, it's about her mentality. It's about her mentality that got her in a position where she can stand like she's standing on it. She ain't right. She most definitely wrong. But as a man, I don't know of too many men who would stand there and tolerate that.
Well,
that's the first thing. So she wouldn't dare come, a man, she wouldn't dare come like that to a man that's standing in his household like a man.
Man, listen.
We show respect for one another.
Hold it.
Can talk to one another.
Hold it. Let the man talk.
Ourselves to one another.
Go ahead.
But it ain't his household. It's hers.
And she let me know.
Go ahead. We got
now. Here's the thing. Y'all summing it up. Number one, the man said, if you don't start treating my son right, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna get my son. I'm gonna leave you. Okay. So therefore, we assuming, and it does sound like it's her place. Now, this the problem with us in relationship. I don't know how long they've been together, but we just seen it time and time again, and we speaking on it now. Whatever they agreed upon, whether that man make less than her, it's her place, there's some kind of agreement that he pays whatever. Just because a man might be paying less, he might be paying more, and it's still a house. That don't mean you get to disrespect that man just because it's your house and talk down to him or remind him that it's your house when he paying what you asked him to when you hooked up with him.
Bill, let me say hold it. Let me say this. Let's just cut to chase. Let's just cut to chase.
Right.
Y'all women use these apartments as a tool. That's it. Period. Period. You can laugh all you want to.
Yep.
I know I'm right.
Yep.
I know I'm right. I'm like Father Hayes. He said, hey, Father Hayes said I'll run before I take it back, and still I add more to it. I'm telling y'all, know I'm right. You use these apartments as tools to demasculate these men. Y'all know what you do. Listen, you ain't gonna never get me. Ain't no one gonna snatch no masculine out of me. They gonna do that to me. It ain't gonna happen.
Why would a woman want to First of all, we talk about a full-grown woman.
First of all, they do it. Hold on. They do it, sister. Don't act like it don't happen.
You just did it.
What type of women are we talking about?
She just did it.
Exactly.
You just did
what
it,
type
sister.
of woman are we speaking of? First of all, we talking about a woman who will mistreat a child. But exactly.
And she's disrespectful. And she's disrespectful.
Yes, she is.
Both.
But guess what? guess what? He's even more disrespectful if he stay in that situation. Because as a man, when a woman stand in front of you like that and she is showing you disrespect, you remove yourself from that. There ain't nothing you can do with that. Ain't no telling her nothing to do with her baby better. You mistreated my child. I'm out of here. Period. You don't love me. You don't love him.
All right, let's say one.
Yeah, when it's your house, 2, 3. You can tell her to get the hell out like I do.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Come on, call. I got one more. I just called him. He called back twice. This is my buddy. I got to talk to 123. Hold on, ma'am.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. We got plenty of time to talk. We're gonna have to go 1, 2, 3, because he at work. Go ahead. I know he at work.
How you doing, Mark?
Go ahead, bro.
I just want to say, under no circumstances should a man or a woman tolerate their kid being abused mentally, nor physically. Whether you paying most of the rent, half the rent, or whether you paying no rent at all.
That's right, sir.
You should change your situation. I mean, because at the end of the day, this child's life comes first. He didn't ask to be here. He or she didn't ask to be here. So and most of the time you see this from women where that child is being sexually abused and they making excuses for the boyfriend and all these different things are going on, and you rarely see that from a man. And whatever's going on with homie's predicament, or however whatever living arrangement he got, he need to get far away from this lady if he really feel like he's.
It's time for him to man up. Real talk.
Exactly.
So when you say man up, hold on. What you mean by man up? I want to know what you mean by this, sister.
When I say man up, it's like this here. That's your son. You got to show your son how a man stands in that situation. You got to show your son what to and what not to tolerate from anybody, be it male or female. So at this point, sir, he's already been mistreated to the point he had to come to you and tell you didn't even notice it. Deal with it. You cannot change a person. You can only change how you treat them.
No, I want to say something. And Mark, you talk about all the time about these young kids carjacking, doing this. It starts with right there with that woman doing to his child. It starts right there.
Yes, ma'am.
It starts right there.
It can go from one thing to another.
Baby, his daddy ain't take up for him with being at his girlfriend. It starts right there.
Okay, let me go to another caller.
Well, we can't.
Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead, real quick.
We can't say the man's not a man because he's doing the man thing by confronting her with what the son is saying. The thing of it is, he's confronting her, and he gave her a choice. If you don't get it right and treat my son right, I'm gonna leave. It's not the only thing else he could do is jump on her, but he got to hold the limit. Y'all miss the point. The other 2 kids is his too. He trying to hold the whole family together. He's trying to be more man than most men. And I don't care if he pay $300 versus her $2,000. That was the agreement. And it don't warrant treating him, no child, or nothing less than because it's your apartment, your house, or whatever. That's the agreement. And y'all go back on it.
You know what?
Okay.
Bruh.
Hey, hold it, y'all. We got a new caller.
To hell with that.
You can get out new caller. 9161. Come on, caller.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, caller. Caller, you're live.
I remember seeing how you doing, Martin Johnson. Listening on the love.
Hey, how you doing, sister?
I'm all right. That lady, I saw that couple on Facebook. She is wrong. And she can't love all of the kids. Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
If you got an echo, that means you got your
all
Facebook.
the children.
If you got an echo, it means turn your Facebook down. If you got an echo, turn your Facebook down and just talk like you talking on a regular phone so you can hear me.
Okay, is that better?
Okay, that's much better. Go ahead.
That's better. Okay. If she can't treat all those kids equal, then she don't need to. Then he doesn't need to come over there. If she's going to treat him different, like he said, she treats him different than the other children. So he doesn't need to be in that environment.
But that's his son. Well, I mean, he don't. Period. But that he lives there.
He lives there.
How you go? Just it ain't like he lives there.
Him.
He lives there.
So she's doing a form of abuse.
Don't.
So
Tell me what it is.
It's a form of abuse.
Let me ask you a question. If you had a man that you loved dear and he loved you, but he didn't love one of your children, what you gonna do?
I wouldn't be in a situation like that.
No, I just asked you, what would you do?
Mine.
What would you do? And you loved him, he loved you.
You know what? I'm in a situation like that right now, though.
See.
So my kids is grown.
Y'all won't tell the truth on here.
You have to be careful who you let into your life.
The truth is this. Can I answer that question?
Go ahead, answer it.
Okay, so I have 3 kids. And my kid's father, we're not together, but my kid's father, he do have other kids. And I kid you not, and I'm gonna be real honest with you on this one.
Tell the truth.
When he brought his daughter around me, I instantly felt something towards this little girl. But it was more me feeling where he created a whole nother child with a whole nother woman. And I got her in my house. So the maturity I had to step on. Because the immaturity was the winning more than the maturity did.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew that this child was innocent and that child didn't have anything to do with this. The child is just there being a child. When you enforcing yourself to have some issue because you have an issue with the mother, you tend to have a negative feeling towards the child.
You don't have an issue with.
I can tell that this woman have an issue with that child not being hers and by another person. Even though she sat down and agreed with him, said, okay, we can be a blended family. And go, because we don't know the situation with the child's mom in itself either. But that child is staying in the home, so it got to be an issue. But she has not reached her maturity, even though she got kids by him. She still has not reached her maturity to say that this child will be loved as well as the kids that we have together. There's no such thing as a stepchild. She has not reached that maturity at all.
Mm-hmm.
And in my opinion, he hasn't reached that maturity at all either, because he should have been looking more deeper to the woman that he was with.
Yeah.
And that should have been a conversation that should have been had a long time before the other children.
Now, sister, let's be honest. Now, people lie. People gonna tell you what you want to hear, what you think.
People do lie.
So come on now. How many people that we've got into a relationship and they ain't who they say they was. So come on now. Yeah, come on. Let's be honest, y'all. Now, come on.
But a person can only hold a a person can only
when it comes to children
so long before they show their true colors.
But by that time, you're in love with the person. By that time, you're in love with the person.
Part is to let you know. Believe that. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It's the difference between being mature and immature. That lady is not mature enough. I don't care how many kids she has. She is not mature enough, and she has not stepped into that.
Okay.
And you can tell the naiveness that she has. And he's coming in. He's trying to make her feel a certain way, but as you guys can see, because I already saw this one before.
Yeah.
I think this is.
He doesn't like the kids.
But let's go to this new caller, y'all. Let's go to the new caller. Actually, I got two. I've been putting one on. 4069. Come on, caller. Then I'm going to go to area code 319. 4069. Come on, caller. 4069.
How you doing?
All right, good, bro.
It's too much of an echo.
You got to turn down your Facebook, brother. Just talk to me like you're talking on the phone, so that you know. Go ahead. Yeah, that's better. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Okay, first of all, how that ain't how blood. See, people don't know about the bloodlines no more. They ain't considering the bloodlines. Like, see, back in the day, you had to get a blood test to get married. See, this serious. This got a lot to do with it. That's not her blood. That's just like, hold on, let me talk, man. Hold on, please.
Hold on. Don't argue with the brother. He's hearing y'all out. Go ahead, Devontae.
I'm trying to explain the bloodline. That's not her bloodline. We all done got it mixed up since 1968. It was a bloodline thing. You couldn't even get married to the next person without a blood test. Everything was about bloodline back then. How am I take another dog breed, run another dog breed, and they gonna get along? That don't happen. Hold on. That's just like in humans. It's the same thing. Y'all trying to act like the bloodlines don't mean nothing no more. That's why everything is such a turmoil right now. You taking other bloodlines around other bloodlines and mixing them together and expecting them to get along. That don't work. All that energy is not. Hold on, man. Please let me talk.
Let him talk.
All that energy is not the same. I have heard other sisters tell me this. They let other people into their families and they kill other people in their families. Because they let them people in their families. If they wouldn't have let them in their families, them other people wouldn't be dead. So you can't tell me. I'm from the streets. I seen it with my own two eyes. So you're not telling me that I'm wrong about what I'm talking about because I see it with my own two eyes in the city of Chicago. I'm born and raised here. Now the people I don't have that kind of problem. But I don't bring people that's outside of my bloodline. That's what I've been taught around my blood. Because see, they not all us like the same blood. We don't think and feel the same vibes and electric emotions and different. We're not raised the same, so we're not gonna get along all the time. But if I take all the same bloodline people around the same bloodline people, let's get along.
Can I ask you a question, bro? Hold it, y'all. Hold it. Let the brother talk. Listen. No. We did things decent in order on here now. That brother did not cut one of y'all off when y'all was talking. He did not do that. Give him the same respect that he gave y'all.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead, my brother.
I'm just saying, look at the past when the bloodlines did matter. You didn't have all this chaos that you have today. Now tell me, I'm 51, I don't know how old you is. I'm 51 and I saw it back in the 70s. You didn't have all this chaos you see going on today because all the bloodlines was together. So go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, my sister. Address that, now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was born in the 70s. And I was born in the 70s too. I'm 50. And I'm 50. So from what I saw, the women from the 60s and 50s were a little different. My mother and my aunt and my grandmother was a little different because they can bring an outside child in, and it would be you didn't even know that was an outside child because everybody ate at the same time. Everybody went outside at the same time. If one person got whooped, everybody got whooped. But the women are different now. These younger generations are different. But for me to see a woman stand in a man's face, now we talking about man. I don't know how everybody else is with their man. That's on him. But for you to stand, she stood, and as firm as she talked to that man, hey, I'm just in question why they even together. And how he figured, hey, if you don't treat my son a certain way, then I gotta go. First of all, sir, you can't change her. You can try to put them stipulations on her, and that's fine. But guess what? She has mistreated your child. I love animals. Yeah. If you grab my dog leash and yank him the wrong way, you're gonna have a problem. Okay? Right. Everybody can't touch my animal. And we talking about your child. So even it's the mentality of the people that we talking about.
Okay.
Right. They don't have it's their mentality. It's how they were raised.
Oh.
And at this point in life, you're saying that women emasculate men. Only way a man can be emasculated is that he allow for it.
See, there you go. There you go. See,
That means he wants something.
There you go.
And he lay his soul down for that to happen.
There you go.
But you are a king in righteous standing.
Hold
You
on.
can have whatever it is you want.
Okay, hold on. I'll let you come, Devontae.
It's about how you do it.
Okay, hold it. Let's hear what the man got to say. Let him get. Come on, brother. 4069. Come on.
Okay, man. First of all, I wanna say this about a man. First of all, a man ain't gonna let no another woman take care of his baby. I hear the woman. I got a daughter that I was with a female. My female didn't have to do nothing for my daughter. I'm gonna do it. I'm her daddy. I don't need you for nothing. But if I'm a man, if he crying about he can't make no money to take care of his son because he got other things, he ain't no hustler. I'm gonna go out and make a couple of extra dollars. He ain't got to give him a quarter. That's what a real man gonna do, because that's my seed. See, you talking about men that ain't he ain't got no craft, no skill. See, that's why when he come from a family. See, I got an uncle bone, I got a granddaddy, I got a daddy. My daddy built race cars. My people teach me different things throughout my family. My Uncle Bo do this, or my Uncle this do that. My Uncle Larry was the police. So see, that's family. So I got some people that help with this seed. If I got a good girl, I got cousins. I got aunties. Hold on. I'm telling a woman, well, I don't need you to help me with my baby. I got a family. See, that's what I don't have an unblood related family. This is blood I'm talking about. This ain't one that's not blood.
Okay.
That's why I say that the bloodline matters when you got a family.
Okay.
It matters.
Let me just say this, brother. I want you hold it, people. Let me go to 319 because I know they called back. 319, come on, Eric code 319. Come on. Then I gotta go to the next caller. 319, come on.
As a woman, as a human, and as a woman, you're not gonna sit there and treat nobody kid like that. Period. Especially as a mother. If you're a mother and you got the audacity to treat somebody kid like that you're with, you don't need to be with them, and you're a jealous person. And I said that, and I'm gonna continue to say that until I leave this place. That's crazy. It's no excuse for her.
Absolutely.
It's no excuse for her. None.
Yeah.
That lady is crazy.
Bloodline. Yeah, I can't see him.
Ain't got nothing to do with no blood. Ain't got nothing to do with no line. It got something to do with being a woman and being human. You cannot call yourself no woman, and you a mother. A woman that's a mother, you can't call yourself no damn woman and you treating somebody kid like that. That ain't how that goes. Because she the first woman, so-called woman, that be all up in somebody else's face if they did that shit to hers. Period.
Yeah.
She wasn't honored it at all. So if you not gonna honor it, how dare you do it to somebody else's?
Yeah. 1730. We got new caller, y'all. 1730. New caller. 1730. Come on, new caller. New caller. New caller. 1730, your last 4 digits of your telephone number. All right, I guess not.
Well,
I guess not.
yeah, so I just, I told you, like I said, the maturity is not there. And she has, he's trying to make her become how we have to.
Yeah, I call. I call. Yeah, you still on. I call 1730. You still on? 1730. I don't know what they gone or something. Maybe I boot them off and then
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead, Bill.
Yeah,
Bill. Let me hear what the man say. Come on, Bill. Bill, then Sergeant.
I'm sitting here listening, and I'm drawing off the conversation, and it is a big difference between our grandmothers, and I'm born in the 60s.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
I'm 62 years old.
I'm 55. Right. Yeah.
And there's a big difference between womanhood then and now. You got women now that it's like it's wrong for a guy to go out and have kids on a woman. I don't support that at all, and I'm not one of those guys. But you got women that are stand flat-footed in the house that a man has put her in and say about the outside kid, he can't come here. That's crazy. And like one of the ladies said, back in the day, it happened, and when it came out, that kid came around and played and was part of the family. It wasn't no thing about you wouldn't talk to my granddaddy or one of his friends and say his wife, woman, and say this kid can't come around, or you're gonna treat that one different. It just didn't happen, and I don't know whether the disconnection came in because, like the lady say, is part of womanhood. It's part of nurturing and loving a child. Number one.
But I'm going to say that jealous, and then I'm going to say that too much jealousy. I think that a lot of women, okay, and see, I was born in the 70s, and a lot of women have saw how some of their mothers had dealt with saying their fathers leave their mother
and grandfather,
and yeah, so it was not. You only can. You're not telling both sides.
No, they didn't leave them. They got kicked out.
No, let me finish.
Hold it. They didn't leave them. They got kicked out the house. Trade in for food stamps.
Kicked out the house by what?
By food stamps and the Section 8 and all that type of stuff.
No.
Believe that they did.
Hold on. Let me say this.
No.
I'm 55.
He's saying Section 8.
I remember my father had to leave the house.
Governmental help is what he's saying. He's saying governmental help. That's what he means.
Yeah, but
so
I also
had to leave the house.
Remember when men used to tell their wives that they was going out for milk and they'd come back. So y'all not talking about that part, and she ended up having to raise those children by herself. So as girls, they looking at their mother and how their mother had to struggle. And this is how the generation got changed. Girls and women are not looking at letting a man provide for them. They doing it on their own. They might not.
That's why they ain't got no husbands.
But they see.
That's why they ain't got no husbands.
Their mothers went through. And
I'm gonna tell you this:
if you ever went past,
somebody,
the more money you make,
hold on.
The more money you make as a woman, let me tell you, you making a conscious choice as a woman. When you start getting into six figures, you gonna make a choice on what type of man you gonna have behind you.
But it's not.
There we go. I hold it, y'all. Hold it. Let's take these new callers. Let me get these new callers. I see where it's going. 0899.
Where it's going, Mark? Where it's going?
0899. Come on, caller. I see where it's going. Come on, caller.
I grew up with my pops in the house, and like you said about the aid and all that, the dads had to get out the house. Well, what you had, Marty, I grew up with, so I know exactly what you're saying. So the fact don't go to the woman, it go to us as men. What man would go ahead and allow a woman to go ahead and do him like that? See, we hide behind the fact of having to live with a woman because she's on Section 8 and you don't want to pay your bills right. So you have to take what the woman go ahead and give you. If you stand up and it's your household, she can't run your household. She got to go ahead and put them kids with them other baby daddies.
Brother, let me just say this. Let me say this. Hold it, y'all. Hold it, ladies. Man, God, I know y'all ain't got no husband. Woo, have mercy. Man, God. Let me say something.
I do have a husband.
Wait, I'm not taking nothing.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm not taking from the women that's actually women. We're talking about the women that has the mentality as this young lady. That young lady mentality, that's probably the way she raised. Generations. You know what I mean? Her mother, her grandmother, her aunties. You see what I'm saying? So she's keeping that same tradition going. But when the men don't stand up and they be men, hey, listen, baby, I'm not going for that. Now, okay, I like you, but I love my kids more. They got to start loving themselves. Move away from that situation. Come on,
But, brother, do you know he
Yes.
got kids by her
Yes.
too? So you talking about two sets of kids. So, one kid by the first.
So what you gonna do?
So, but he between a rock and a hard place, though. You got to remember that, though.
Yes.
He himself said,
He between a rock and a hard place.
That's something you bring. That's what you bring out in court as a man and say, hey, I'm not raising my children like that. You feel what I'm saying? We have kids together, but I can't do yours.
Hold it, brother.
I can't do yours no better than
Hold
I
it
do
for a
mine.
minute. I hear echoes. Somebody got their Facebook. Y'all put y'all phones on mute and talk calling you, please. Give me
There's
on
probably no
speakerphone.
TV in the background.
It's something, man. You got to cut it because it's irritating. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I
Now,
got it off.
Oh, I brother. Now I need you to listen for a minute, real quick, because I let you rattle.
I got you.
Okay. Now, when the man is homeless, he's considered a bum. Okay. Now, when a woman's homeless, they'll give her a place. When a woman is sick, they'll give her a medical card. Come on now, follow me now. Now, when a man can't pay child support, they're going to suspend his life, send him to jail.
Lock 'em up.
And they're going to get a woman
Lock
a check.
'em up.
Come on now, this is how reality is now. Come on now. Now, I ain't making no excuse for no man now. Not at all. A man still is a man. If he making 5 figures or 6 figures, he's still a man. Regardless. Now, we living in a
figures at all.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, we living in a society. We know what a black woman got it going on by design. And I'm not mad at her. I'm going to congratulate her. But just a show that we had the other night, if you guys have listened, that lady said she had a senior position on her job. And she carried that same mentality in her household and got rid of her husband. And she realized she started sleeping with this man and that man. She said, hey, my body count went up and my value went down.
Went down. That's right.
So what I'm saying, ladies, hold it, sister. Can I talk, sister?
Everybody ain't the same, Mark. Yeah,
Sister.
because the man has
Listen.
a higher body count as well. So
Y'all not gonna overtalk me,
her
ladies.
is no different.
Ladies, now y'all not gonna overtalk me, please. Please, y'all not gonna overtalk me now. Now, when I make it men only, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You still talking. You still talking, sister. Come on now. I ain't say shut up or be quiet. I didn't even say them things. I didn't even come at you like that.
Respecting the man. Respect go both ways.
That's it. That's
Yes,
it.
it is.
That's it. I ain't asking her to do nothing that I'm not doing. And I'm the host. I'm opening it up so we all can talk. Now, we can disagree. That's okay, but we ain't going to call each other names. Let us respect one another. That's all I'm asking. I'm going to the next caller. 4069. Go ahead, caller. Sorry for holding so long.
Yeah, Mr. Crime Chaser.
Live
I
Uncut.
like when you said something about I like when you said something about 1968 because nobody's talking about the sellout of the black man in 1968. Crime bills and all the stuff y'all did or the people did to set the black man up. Well, I went to jail. I'm an honor student. I got a grade average point better than the average person in my age group, but that's why I was arrested because y'all signed me into a system where when I became a certain age, they know who to come and get. See, I'm part of the Butt Nigga Truth Show in Chicago. I've been complaining about this for a while. Y'all signed us over into slavery. Hold on. Let me finish my statement. Y'all signed us over into slavery again in 1968, the black man. And then y'all got the right to, y'all got the nerve to brag about it. Y'all babies gone and dying on the street because y'all signed them away at birth. They came in your room. Hold on, let me tell you when they came in your room and got your baby. They came in your room and got your baby. After you had your baby, they were the first people in your room telling you to sign that paper. You hurry up and sign that paper so you can get that check, didn't you? You ain't let that man sign that paper so all the stuff can come to the man like it used to before 1968. Y'all don't teach the baby that. Y'all teach the baby that. Oh, we've been taking care of you. If it weren't for the black woman, the black race would be gone. You're lying. If it weren't for the black man, hold on, let me finish my statement. Before 1968, we own everything. We own the gas station, the liquor store, the corner store, the car shop. We own the the restaurant,
bus company,
everywhere, the hardware store. We own everything. Since
paper
you
stand.
took that money in like 1968 and that little check, what you own? You don't own nothing. You don't own everything you got. You get from the government. We want to get nothing.
Right.
We get our own property until y'all sign everything over into this system. We even had apple trees, all the fruit trees. Wasn't no bums out here starving until y'all went over to the Democratic Party and they took all our fruit trees off the street so we could starve. That's what the black man out there doing now. But then you want to get on live and all y'all jobs and different things.
What did they sign
off the first black woman, everything. How can you be the first black woman proud of something? And look at your baby shine. All of them in the penitentiary.
It's not actually like signing over. It's not actually signing over anything. It's actually what it was is the minute they had the women start, they thought they portrayed it like they were helping the black women.
Hey,
but
brother,
in turn,
hold on, brother,
black
brother.
men.
Brother, you got some plan in your background because I keep it static. Is that you, 801? Put your phone on mute. Put your phone on mute until I call on to you. Everybody put their phone on mute, please. Somebody, I hear some.
Hey, Martin, how you doing?
Okay, hold on. Just hold it. I'm trying to eliminate this sound because somebody got Facebook or something playing while we're talking. You cannot have nothing playing while you're talking. Give me all Bluetooth and loud mic and speakerphone.
Yeah, I just turned mine off. I turned everything off on
mine. Thank you. That was you then, all that noise. All right. Okay, brother. Okay.
But I can hear it.
Okay, brother. Go ahead, finish talking real quick. Then I got to go to the new caller, 801. Go ahead. Young man.
Yeah, all I was saying was it's not the fact like you women that's on here that's out here that's really, conversing about it. It's the ones that's not conversing because they lead by their actions, and then it's not the fact that us men are trying to put them women down.
Hey, brother, it's you, man. You got your Facebook up loud because I keep echo when you talking. But you got me on Bluetooth?
I don't have anything on. Nope.
You got something playing in your background? Because I can hear.
Nothing.
It's like an echo. Yeah, it's like an echo in your thing, brother. It's real irritating, bro. I don't know what it is. When you talk, it's like.
But I don't got nothing playing.
Now you ain't got nothing playing now. You had something playing. Now it's different. Go ahead, bro.
I have my TV on.
You turn it off. Turn it over down. Okay, go ahead, bro.
I know. I'm in another room. I moved to another room.
I thought so. Come on, bro.
Okay, yeah. What I was saying is, and where I come from, I'm raising my mother and my father. So
you raising? Hold on. You raising?
Right.
So I said I was raised with my parents, both my parents.
Oh, okay.
Both of my parents.
Okay.
Right. Hey, this KO, man, that you talking to.
Oh, what's up, KO?
Miss Franklin's son.
What's up, KO?
You my brother, so you already know.
Yeah.
How we was raised.
Yeah.
I was raised with you.
Right.
So all I was saying is the women that I've encountered is not like the women I see out here. So I'm one person, I always respect them. I call them queens, but that don't mean every one of them are queens. But as a man, I'm standing up and I'm saying, hey, hold up, queen. I got you. Let me adjust your crown for you, though. Because this right here, what you doing is not right. You know what I mean? I have daughters. I don't want no man to go do one of my daughters. Well, you know what I mean? But I have to go do them right enough to go do their mother right to go in and let them see how a man's supposed to do right or wrong. Now,
so when did you
if we don't stand
as
a child, as a young man coming into my teenage years, watching the environment in which I grew up around men and women. But what I was trying to get back to saying is, it goes back to us as men. Yes, we're supposed to take a lot of stuff and a lot of junk. You take that as a man and you go and walk through it. But when a woman is going to go in and be that selfish, for whatever her reason is, and look in the mirror, what did you do to her to make her like that first? And then second, you have to man up and say, it's not my needs, it's the needs of my children. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might have to go in and do a harder job and get them. You see what I'm saying? Raise your kids together away from them. You know what I mean? That way you know you doggone putting instilling in them nothing with all that hate, nothing with all that bitterness from a parent. It's coming with love. And then you go ahead and try to get it mediated. And if you can't get nowhere with that, you just let it be. Go through church, go through the court system or something. But at some point, you have to be an adult and say, hey, I'm not going to kiss your behind and go do what you say. I'm just going to go in and do the way it's supposed to go in and be. It might hurt you. It might hurt you in the long run. You might be away from your kids for about a year till you get the stuff straight. But that's what you have to do as a man. You know what I mean? Now, I can't tell you what a woman should do, but I would assume from watching the women through my family grow up, with me growing up, through the women through my family, I've seen it differently. That's all, you know, and I wasn't trying to dominate the conversation, but, you know, it goes up, you know, it starts with us men. If a woman is looking at you and I'm a man, but you go ahead and you in her crib and she only got to pay $50 a month, and instead of you paying everything and trying to get her out of there, you stacking your money.
Okay. Now your phone went messed up. Yeah, it's drowning out now. Hey, Brother Kale, just hold your thought because your phone drowning out. Hey, hold it right there, brother. Let me get this next call, this new caller. They've been on hold for a minute. Air code 801. Come on, 801. Come on, caller.
Okay. Hey, Martin, this is Marjorie. 801, but a 314 girl.
All right now.
I got to say something about that sister.
Come on.
She was straight wrong. You do not, if you're with a man and you know you with that man you working together with that man and he has other children, then it's your responsibility to also lift that man's children up. You never know when those children going to come to you and say, Mom, or their mother goes away and passes away and they have to depend on you. See, you never know an angel in disguise until you get one.
Preach, sister.
Okay? Okay, so when you treat children the way you treat children, you got to watch what you do.
Come on,
you never know. And for the men and the women, when you're in a relationship, either way, either or, you need to respect the fact that you got into that relationship with those children in tow. In tow. Those children didn't ask to be in that relationship, but you put them in it. And so, in other words, you treat both sides the way you would want to be treated. If you want to be treated bad, then you're gonna let somebody else treat your child bad. That don't make sense to me. Why would you treat somebody's child bad? It was a video that I saw where the man came home from work and his son was there, and the son didn't eat. He was by another mother, okay? And she fed all of their children, but didn't feed that son. That's ridiculous. Who do you think you are when you do a child like that? You asking for trouble.
A person.
You asking for trouble. I wouldn't treat a dog like that. If a dog came to my door, I give the dog.
Feed them all day.
And a cat. So what is wrong with these people today? I do not know. I have no clue. But I tell you this right now, my mother would have never done that. My father would have never done that. My people would have never done that. So we as black people are losing our in every level time. That's why we can't get ourselves together. And we never will until we get it straight. Falling off the rock.
I think respect and love one to another is the main thing. If you respect and love just people, it's just certain things you're not going to do. And you can say anything about a relationship, a man and woman relationship. People define their relationships. All relationships start off wonderful. The first couple of weeks, I give it a month. It's beautiful. Everybody doing everything to make everybody happy. And then reality starts to set in. But somebody that fell in love and they just go with the flow. But guess what? At the end of the day, it's about how you treat people.
That's right.
Period. Be it a child or an adult. And for me, if you would treat a child like that and we together, all of these are my children. Only this one is not yours. And you're going to mistreat them, then that says a lot about your character.
And at the end of the day, I need to show my son what it is to be a man. I can't stand on this woman because she has her own mentality. She's already standing up disrespectful. And I shouldn't have to even tell her to treat you right. That should be something she should do automatically. But it's the fact she loves me, and whatever come from me, she gonna love. But she is not doing that. So therefore, I'm finna take Puerto Rican luggage, and I'm finna provide a place for you, my son, because see, I'm not the problem. So I'm gonna treat my other kids well. They gonna come over here and spend time with their brother, and they gonna see everybody gonna get loved on over here.
There you go.
Absolutely. That's what it's gonna be. I've been there, so I know what it is for a kid to be mistreated. You know what I'm saying? But not only was the kid, I was mistreated. So I had to make a conscious choice. Like, what you finna do? I worked 4 jobs. 4 jobs.
Okay. All right.
Started my own business. But at the end of the day, it was hard. And I cried. But guess what? You got to do what you got to do because your kids are watching you. They are forming opinions of who you are and who they going to be. And eventually, they're going to stand up and respect you, or they're going to stand up and they're going to shut you down. A kid will make you cry with the words that come out their mouth.
Okay.
All right. Men do not value themselves.
Okay.
Like they should.
Okay, ma'am.
And she don't even know.
Okay, ladies. Ladies. All
You
right.
didn't even give me a chance,
I know. Listen. They ain't give me a chance. I'm the host.
I know. I'm listening.
Now they making me feel. Hey, y'all make me feel like old boy on the video. You know that ain't gonna happen. Go ahead, Sarge. Go ahead, Sarge. Go ahead, Sarge. Go ahead, Sarge.
Stay out, Mark.
Yeah, it is. You're right, Bill. They took over. This they house.
We all have a part.
Yeah, come on.
Women,
Come on.
we all got a part.
But we just listen. Only thing I'm asking for respect. That's all. Respect the host.
That's it.
Respect the host. That's all. Okay, come on, Sarge. Take us back to the. Come on, Sarge. Come on.
Okay. Now let's key in. Let's key in on that. Somebody's talking about they brought up that 6-figure thing. I'm like, I love when that happens. I love it.
Sarge, you trying to start something?
What? I ain't trying to start nothing. I'm trying to get some clarity. Only 20. Hold on. May I speak without being interrupted? May I, please? Now, only 22% of Black American couples, mind you, they got a household earning of $100,000 a year, right? When it comes to the individual, you're talking about 9% of Black America, singularly, $100,000 a year. So when I hear all this 6-figure, you dig, I be wanting to know, like, what's your gross income and what's your net, if you want to be so bold to say, and what's your FICO score? Because I gladly put mine out there.
Put it out there.
Okay, well, my FICO score is 784. I'm usually in the 800 club. I net. No, net and gross are different. I net $60K a year. If I link up with a Black woman that makes $51,000 a year on her job, we are automatically put into the 22% of Black American couples in this country, just like that.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, I don't play with money, man. I play a lot of games, but I don't play when it comes to the money. See, I'm all on the money. That's why I say you got these males out here. They preach a good game and do they whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, I'm a man and I'm this. Bruh, you ain't the king if your name ain't on the deed of the castle, okay? In order to be a king, you got to have a castle. You dig?
No, not necessarily. Hey, King. So what you're saying is, and I heard you, man, and congratulations on your accolades. But what I had to thing to say, Are you out there helping any of the young brothers to get where you at?
Man, I done did plenty of doggone mentoring with young brothers.
No.
Unfortunately, people don't want to listen.
No, listen. I wasn't meaning that, like, asking you no question. I know you did. What I'm just saying is that's what the problem. Not directly at you. I'm just saying.
No, I know not at me. I'm not taking it personal.
The brothers at us. Like we're on here now because, I mean, this gets our heart. You know what I mean? That's God work. But what I'm saying is a lot of them don't have that to go ahead and know. Some of that young man probably don't even know that he's getting done wrong. He know he's getting done wrong because it's still wrong. It's on there. But nobody showed him how to go in and handle it manly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Some guys
but
can't
bro,
even
how
articulate.
long are black men gonna use that excuse? They wasn't taught how to be a man. How long?
Again,
it's true.
How long?
No, listen. You know what you're supposed to do? It's not how long that it take you for helping them to go ahead and become. They're using it as an excuse of why they're not being kings. It's for us to help them become kings, and it might take you a lifetime. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X lived for us, and we still doggone going by the way they teach us. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember Martin Luther King said, how you gonna pull yourself up by your bootstraps when you ain't got no boots? But everybody wearing Jordans today, aren't they?
But that's
So
not,
pull
come on,
yourself up
brother.
by your gym
Come on,
shoe
brother.
string.
Come on now. Come on, Side. Come on now, brother.
No, I mean, for real, Martin, it's like this.
Side.
You know,
some gentlemen, some young men,
you know,
some young men don't know how. Some of them don't even have father figures.
I understand all that, brother.
Wait, hold up. I didn't say you did. Let me go ahead and articulate like you did. Because you went out and gave your accolades around. And Marty know me and know where I come from. And I'm a young man that just did the same thing.
He been in the military too.
Years.
Yeah.
Got doggone right.
He been in the military too.
First class.
Yeah.
Yes. And the whole thing I was just saying is, I'm a young man that was out there teaching. I'm actually a young man that was part of a system that we're talking about. But I grew out of that by being around grown men that took the time really talking to me. I went, learned, I traveled the world to learn different cultures and stuff. So the only way I can tell them, they can't leave from the neighborhoods and projects. No, I'd rather go there. Talk to them in the high school, 8th graders, people going to school. I don't want to talk to nobody in school. And I'm not going to ask, why you got Jordans on and pulling up your bootstraps? Y'all, that's judging. The only person going to judge us is God. The thing I want to go in and do is see how I can make them.
Brother. I go back to Inglewood when I'm not trying to cut you, but I will go back to Inglewood. I went to Paul Robeson High School. You did?
Yeah.
Inglewood, born and raised.
I'm raised in Inglewood.
Okay, so I would go back, right? And I try to talk to this one, that one, the other one. But then what do I get? Oh man, you sold out the hood. You went to fight the white man war. You know, you ain't 10 toes down for us on the struggle. I'm like, bro, you struggling because you here. There's other things you could do. College wasn't for me. I have none. I couldn't go to Washburn Trade School. My math skills ain't that tight. But you know what? If you don't know your right from your left and can say it, that's a serious problem. Who don't know they right from their left? Take your butt to the military, just 3 years, so you can see something different and clear your mind. I don't be recommending, hey, go and stay and spend your whole life in the military. Just get away for a short little time period.
Right.
And clear your mind. And you'll see things differently. That's all I preach.
Yeah. I dig it. But all I was saying, brother, is some people, some people take on, like if someone's preaching, sometimes they can't listen because they don't have to understand it. And they're too scared to raise their hand and ask a question. Some people can't go ahead and get the way you articulate what you're trying to say. You see what I'm saying? So you have to take your time with them. Everybody is not going to go ahead and accept the fact of what you're trying to give them. But if you're in a room full of 10 and you got one of them, it takes one to teach one. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It takes one to teach one. But what I'm never gonna do is say I'm not gonna go ahead and not talk to someone and give him the wisdom of what I think I have. If they don't listen, that's on them. But I gave it out to them, and I'm not gonna judge them.
And that's what Martin will tell you about me. I get information out for free. I don't have no link. You can pay me for this, and I give you a doggone 30 minutes, whatever, on how you should whoop-de-whoop. It's little things I put out. Martin seen my YouTube channel. I'm like, you want to bump your FICO score up a little bit? Go to Walmart and get you a doggone free one of them pay phones, one of them pay per month phones. Put that, link that in your bank account, pay it with your bank account. Do that for 90 days. Get on Experience and click Boost. Your FICO score is going to jump 6 to 10 points from something little like that alone. I get information for free.
Well,
but regardless of people telling me how black I ain't, because they give me that, light skin brother.
Well, hold it.
Get information for free.
Hold it, people. All right, hold it. Let's calm on down. Let's calm on down. First of all, if a man not paying all his bills, he's still the head of the household of that house. He's the man. Period.
Yes, he is.
That's order. That's order. You can't determine a man by his income. That don't determine a man. It ain't what a man drives that drives him. People, y'all got to remember that. See, we got this thing. We got this thing. I'm only respecting men with money. Business, no, you can't. That's not. You're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out, people. Ladies, you're gonna miss out. Trust me. Listen, you heard this term.
Look at what women. Look at what women are looking for, Martin.
Right. Listen. Listen, Sarge.
Provision.
Listen, Sarge. Listen. Most women are outdoing the men right now. Most of the women are outdoing the man right now. They got their own everything.
Most of them women.
Come on,
brother Martin.
No. Hold it, brother. Hold it, Sarge. That 60,000 that you making your FICO score is probably a woman on here right now got you beat.
Yes, I do.
I'm just saying. Not knocking that. Hold on. Not knocking that. Hold it. Hold it.
It's easy to say.
Hold on.
At the end of the day,
Sarge, you gonna let me talk? You gonna let me talk, brother? Brother, come on now. Now you done been bragging on your FICO score and what you net. Now let me talk. So if you meet a woman, credit score bigger than yours, larger than yours, got a house just like you have a house, and she's 6 figures, then what? Do that make you a less man? And y'all build together. Y'all might get a house together. That don't make you less of a man. Even though her salary is bigger than yours. Income is bigger than yours. That don't make you no less man, Sarge. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, brother. Cause listen.
Other incentives that go in with that too.
Listen,
that's actually chauvinistic.
Yeah, you got listen.
That's chauvinistic.
Listen,
man. Look, my daughter by herself. She bringing in 96 a year.
Is she married?
Net.
Is she married?
Yes, she's married.
She's married. Yeah. What her husband doing?
Yeah.
What her husband doing?
He's got his own towing company.
Okay. Does she gross more than him? Probably so.
I don't know. I ain't never asked him.
Probably so. Probably so.
Towing ain't all that money on that.
Only way you gonna kill. Only way you gonna get him on the towing, let you contract it. But I'm saying, Sarge, you make these finances a big deal. Money right up there on auction. It is.
We need to be power couples.
Listen.
Not power and
no, I don't agree with that.
Oh, come on.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, brother.
I don't agree with that, King.
Go ahead.
Hey. Okay, you don't have to agree, but I tell you, a power couple beats all.
Bill.
And I don't.
Go ahead, Bill.
I don't believe that.
Power couple is the man.
Go, Bill. Go ahead, Bill.
Look at all these power couples calling and they get separated. These millionaires with problems. You see what I'm saying? Look at Papoose. He's been loyal to a woman that's in jail, took care of her kids that wasn't his kids, Then when she get out, she cheat with a dude that's lower income than him. Come on.
Okay, so let's talk. Since we talk about celebrities, let's talk about Jay-Z. 2.5 billion.
Okay, and what that mean?
Since we talking about that's
what do that mean? Well, hey, listen. I didn't go to a power couple that was making it. I went to the ones that's broken, that's having problems within their relationship.
So why we gotta talk about the negative side? Shouldn't we be doggone the soundness for
It's the negative and the positive. It's the negative and the positive.
We got both. Okay, we got negative. You know what?
Hey, Sarge. Hey, both of y'all hold it. Hold it for a minute. Hold it. Bill. Bill. Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead.
I really wanted to jump in earlier, right before you made your last comment. And I'm sitting here, and I don't want nobody to get it misconstrued. My heart is pouring out for the young black man now, because from this conversation and the one from yesterday with the lady who divorced her husband, a young black man got it so hard. What about these young and let me make it perfectly clear. I make 6 figures, way over 100. I spend $90,000 in fuel a year, and my wife do the same. But I'm sitting here, and what it all amounts to, man. This is probably some of the problem with our people. You got some. I heard somebody knock the young man that lived with the woman on Section 8. He should take her out of there. If you can't knock a young man for his hustle, and you got some men that's 25, 30 years old that's trying. They might have a woman on Section 8, and he working at minimum wage or whatever. That don't mean he shouldn't be recognized as a man and a force of a man, man. It's sad because it's young ladies that have this mentality also be working right next to a guy at Popeyes or at a warehouse and feel like he ain't good enough for her just because he made $12 an hour, $15 an hour. And if he make $15 an hour and his woman on Section 8 or they struggling to pay rent, it's hard to get up out of that. It's hard. Hey, brother, I've been blessed. I'm from the street, the real street. I'm that guy, and I changed my life around and went legal. I went to penitentiary and came out and got to running. I'm on my 4th truck, my 5th truck with my wife, but I don't have any kids and nothing to hold me down. It's people and young men especially that might even make $20 an hour. It's hard to get money up to buy a little $100,000 house, $150,000 house, and $10,000 a month. It's hard. And that young man that's out here trying like that, he get left behind by the women, just by our black society, period. And he out here trying, man. He can't get a break.
That was the point I was saying. That was the point I was trying to say, bro. I wasn't trying to go make life, because I come from that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I come from this. My mother was an icy cup lady. You know what I mean? And she took care of all this. And my dad went to work. All I was saying that's not as me.
Uh-oh. My phone hung up. My phone hung up, y'all. I didn't hang up on them. They do that sometime. He's probably still talking. They're probably still talking. It's being recorded anyway.
Hey, caller. This is Martin G, a.k.a.
Hold it,
the
guys.
Crime Chaser.
My
Live,
phone.
uncut,
Hold
unedited broadcast. just before you speak, please turn down all your audio. Please turn them off or down, and do not have us on speakerphone so we won't have an echo, and we'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all probably still.
We help each other. But what I was saying is, let's not be stagnated. I'm not talking about the people that's in the forum. You had the guys that got that, and they had a young lady there, and then they have a lady over another spot instead of building with that person. That's what I was saying. I'll never talk about people.
I understand
that's what I meant. That's what I meant by that. I said, because I did all that. Worked at McDonald's, all that. Then when I got out of high school, I go to college, and I go to the military because I couldn't stay in college. I couldn't afford it. You see what I'm saying? So
but
we're doing that.
You had a good example. See, us born.
That's what I said. Yeah.
I'm born in the '60s, and quite a few of y'all born in the '70s. We had a better example of manhood and jobs. You got almost 2 generations right now that don't have a choice. There ain't you just hypothetically speaking in the Chicago area, Inglewood, Lawndale, the Wild Wild. You just say for instance, it's 200,000 young men, 18 to 30. Now, it's only so many McDonald's, Popeyes, and businesses there.
Right.
And I don't knock no man for his hustle. Whether I wouldn't suggest no young man and steer him to the street where I saw all of what I saw and did what all I did. I wouldn't steer him in that direction. But then you ain't got no factories, no lot of factories in Chicago, and the ones that warehouses and factories are on the outskirts. And the Latinos got them sold up. You got black people working in warehouses in some of the few manufacturing places that we got still. But when you stuck in an area, man, that ain't no opportunity, man, and then you take away the fact it ain't no real men. The only real men you know is toting guns and suggesting that you take a gun and you go and stand on the corner. You know, it's a big dilemma, man. We got a lot of work, man. A lot of work.
Yeah.
But you know the main thing.
And they ready to
main
hear it.
thing. But the thing about it, most of the young guys that's in these streets and young ladies, they can smell it on you. If you ain't been in these streets waddling around, and they can smell it on you. They ain't gonna hear from somebody that's doing well and then go through that same struggle. And they'll listen and respect you. But the main thing, it's a lot of our kids that's gonna get lost in translation. But our main focus, what Martin aired today, we gotta save the baby. Just like Officer Friendly. Y'all remember Officer Friendly? Used to come to school. We as men and women gotta go to these schools and talk to these 8 and 9-year-olds, man, before they get in the streets to have some kind of transition, man. And you know, I don't mean the rapper. I don't mean so-called rapper from the neighborhood. I don't mean the who made it out playing basketball or football. I mean the garbage truck man, business owners. That's cool, but let them know everybody ain't cut out for college. I got nephews that
trade schools.
We gotta save these babies, man. We gotta save these babies. And regular people go and get a input in these urban areas and in schools and let them know you shoot for the stars, but keep it real. You know, if you ain't
trying to get to the stars, but you get a flight out of here some kind of way.
All right, y'all. Listen, we're gonna end it right there. I gotta go to bed. We've been on here 2 hours or something.
I hear that, Martin.
Yeah.
Hey, Marty, man, it was good hollering at you,
Yes,
bro.
sir, Ken. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a good show.
All right.
Good show.
All right.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Hey, you too, brother.
Yes, sir.
All y'all. It was good talking with all y'all.
Hey, man, we do
I
it.
hope we
Hey,
get you again.
We do it like every other night, or we do it on a nightly basis. Sometimes we have men's only, man. Come on in and join us, man.
Hey, I'm here, bro. Come on, man. You know, hey, you ain't speaking nothing but the truth, man. You know me.
That's it.
Yeah, I love you, brother. Hey, and I love you too, King, Queens.
Thank
y'all,
man. Thank y'all on the panel.
All right.
Thank you so much. Listen, if Sarge have not recruited somebody for the military on this live, y'all need to stop watching this live, because I'm quite sure somebody went to the military with him where he talked. All his conversation ended with the military. All of it. I don't care. Hey, we could be talking about Jesus. He going back to the military. We can,
I follow you.
I ain't mad.
I've been retired 23 years now, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir.
I know what it did for me.
Oh, I know. Hey.
Yeah, I know what it did, y'all. Yeah, King. I know what it did, son. Y'all. But everybody can't do it.
Right. Everybody
I've been sitting on my butt 13 years.
That's
I don't know
good.
the meaning of paying property taxes.
That's a blessing.
No doubt.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's a
They
blessing.
say down there in Georgia because they high is giraffe coochie up here in Chicago.
Yeah. No, but honestly, the property taxes in Georgia, they're only doggone 1 percentage point, well, 1/10 of a percentage point less than in Illinois.
Well,
for $300,000 to $400,000 house right now in the Chicago area, you're gonna pay probably about 11 to 15 grand in property taxes, especially
right. See, now this the niche in Georgia. They charge property taxes by how much land the house sits on. In Illinois, they got it backwards. They charge you by the value of the home.
Yep.
All right,
you
guys.
have a little bitty backyard. And
hey,
a
Sarge,
house on it.
we got to end it, y'all. We got to end it. I
Okay,
appreciate
all
y'all.
right,
You already know what it is.
One day,
Live,
do a real estate
uncut,
show, Mark.
unedited.
I
do that. This is tell where we the truth.
Yeah.
And shame the devil.
All right, people.
I love being
What's the
black.
truth, Mark?
Tell the truth. It's
All
your
right, good
truth.
people,
Whatever
y'all
your
take
truth
it easy.
is. If you cheat on your husband, that's your truth. If you loved on your husband, that's your truth. That's it. That's what we do. We tell the truth and shame the devil. That's right. All right. Peace out, people.